really interesting snoring style.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah? Sweet.
Yeah.
Erotic?
No.
Okay.
Mate, he is. You're horrible.
Who?
Yeah.
Who was the worst?
That was him.
No.
No, it was no, it wasn't, mate. It wasn't me.
Okay. Morning, everyone. You join me standing on the precipice of a cliff. Yeah. Not a bad night's sleep. Not great. Turns out that properly erecting your tent is advisable. I kind of got into a bit of a blind panic and yeah, had a bit of a meltdown with the tent, which is it's not becoming, and I won't do it again because it turns out the inside of a tent is there for a reason. I felt a little bit cold and I kind of got rained on by my own condensation, so whatever. Campsite is pretty much packed up now. Look at that. What a spot. I mean, obviously, again, I know this isn't allowed, so don't do this.
Right there.
Not good, is it? Right, so it's time to leave our beautiful campsite and make our way down to Port de Sawyer. I was explaining to the guys that I'm the most technically gifted bike handler of my generation, so I will be I'm going to be going full send down this gravel bit with my full rig, so enjoy that GoPro footage. Ben, are you coming down as well?
I may as well.
Yeah. Oh. Damn. Ah. Yeah.
So this will test how well you packed your bike.
Not very is the answer. Right, let's prop it up against it. We're just in the beautiful Port de Sawyer, having a little bit of a freshen up and a faff in these delightful public loos. AD had his tyre blow off. I don't mean a fart. It was yeah, tubeless catastrophe. Sealant everywhere. Fortunately, it wasn't on a descent or anything. It was just strolling through town. It was a big fishy. Look at him. So yeah, looking forward to heading off. Got Puig Major for breakfast, and then yeah, probably be in Port de Poyensa by about lunchtime.
Right, we need a nice little day 2 picture as well before we go, yeah?
Yeah.
People forget to take pictures. They all just want to record and video and stuff, but pictures are what you look at the most. So let's make sure we get a nice little picture. Feliz Navidad.
Somewhere in the region of about 18 hours behind schedule, the team now makes its attack on the summit of Puig Major.
Well, down there. Ah, okay. Yeah. First ever trip we did. And then we had lunch. Oh yeah. Yeah, got it.
Okay, so one of the reasons I don't have a drone is because I'd lose it, and this one's gone walkies or flysies. So Ben's now descending, probably somewhat recklessly, in pursuit of said drone.
Right, the drone is definitely in that tree. I just don't know where. There. There. It's there. Go ahead, mate.
I've come to join the rescue mission.
Right, let me find another one. Bit big. Oh.
It's just so delicately on like a small branch.
I know.
A gust of wind would probably send it down. We're getting this.
Told you it was going to fall down there. I told you it was going to fall down there. Yeah. Right, we've hit it. We've come out the tree. Phenomenal shot. Sam did it about literally first time as well, weren't it, really?
Oh, yeah. Right.
The problem we've got is it's down there. That's a minor inconvenience. It's fine. We're getting it.
How did I get on this?
What a guy. What a guy. Super Sam Kinnear. Go and follow him, please. Go and follow his YouTube channel right now. What a man. Yes. We got it back. El Dronio is back.
Well, I've saved the day, haven't I? Only got him bloody saved the day. Drone up a tree. Doesn't stop me. It's a triple threat. You can climb, you can throw, and you can ride.
Everyone needs a hero like Sam Kinnear in their life.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone.
Everyone. You heard it here first. And from Mr. Ben Foster himself.
Oh, get my GoPro out of my pocket, lads. Come on, boys.
This is the what you have to live with when you're a superstar, so don't too many of you subscribe to the channel, otherwise I'll have to be dealing with this left, right and centre, but he deals with it well. Alright, there we go, so that's Bridge Major done. We're just at the lookout spot. Isn't it nice?
Beautiful.
And then, yeah, down to Formentor, down to Port Formentor for a late lunch. Couple beers, I think so.
You said it, man.
Thought so. Okay, so we're still in Port Poyensa, a not inconsiderable amount of faffing and deliberating later. We've decided to head towards Campanet. The full island map, it's just not possible. And yeah, I think Campanet seems like a nice place to go. Moves us closer to Palma for tomorrow is the plan. Still not 100% sure where we're going to sleep. If it all fails, we can just come camp in my garden, but we'll see.
Let's look at the fucking gym, innit?
Plow that one down.
There you go, mate. Can you reach?
I need the
Ball in there. Careful, careful. That's the rental. I don't even need you. This is quite fucking heavy.
some campsite like this.
Okay then, you'll notice that I'm not camping. Well, for a few different reasons, it made sense for me to come back and stay at mine tonight. We're a little bit behind schedule and we kind of missed our planned stop yesterday by some distance. And there's basically only two kind of official campsites really on the whole island. So last night we had to improvise just because that's what we had to do. And it's just kind of thrown everything off. So I've taken the guys to a spot that seems campable, depending on your perspective and interpretation of the rules. And for me, it's, you know, it just wasn't the right thing to do. So I'm coming home, which is nice. It means I get to have a shower, sleep in a warm bed, and going to meet up with the guys in the morning. And yeah, so that was that. I hope you don't think I'm too much of a flake, but yeah, it just made sense. Morning everyone, I'm just at Sa Calobra now. I've not got to do any more camping, so I'm gonna take a lot of this stuff off the bike and have a little bit more of a lightweight day. I've just heard from Tom. I understand they've now got signal and they're making their way towards Alcudia, so I need to get a bit of a wriggle on. Okay, and in unpacking my bag, I've just found the camping gas, which does mean that the guys last night might have had not a very good dinner. Those burgers would have been cooked. Brioche buns and crisps, I think, so apologies, guys. Okay, so the guys have started already. So it's just a bit of a TT effort to catch them back up. Place your bets now on how far ahead they'll get. Don't exactly know where they are, but I'm built for sport today. Slightly lower weight. Feels sportier, so put a bit of a dig in. I think we'll catch them in 20 minutes maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the crew has been reunited, made it to Campanet before I caught up with them. They did well. That was quite a fun little time trial. try and catch up with them, but I think they're all hungry for breakfast, having had a rather disappointing dinner. So we'll let them feed up and then we'll be on our way.
I was just saying we've been here before.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here, I think.
Okay, that was quite an indulgent breakfast, for some more than others.
Yep,
Two baguettes for you.
1.5.
1.5, fair enough. About 14 cortados for Ben.
Yeah.
And yeah, a bit of a chill day today, so we're in Campanet now and then kind of moseying along the back roads down to Palma. We'll be there not long after lunchtime, and then it's time to yeah, have a couple of beers and celebrate a lovely few days. Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
There you go. Feeling a bit sore after a few days riding?
No, I'm fine, mate.
Yeah?
I'm fine. Just
Is it more the...
sleeping in a tent for 2 days will do it, though. Oh, yeah. We're good, though.
Good. Yeah, boy. Let's make it a little bit interesting. Miles were ticking along nicely today. Generally a flat route, but I had to chuck in a little something to make it interesting. So we're going up the Col de Toffler. Only a couple of Ks, but averages 7% with some tasty little pinches in there. So I'm sure the boys will enjoy that. I gave them 3 route options today. Bobby Basic, interesting, and even more interesting. The even more interesting one went over the Orient Valley, but they went down the middle, and I don't blame them. Still beautiful, really, really nice day. Said it a couple of times, but I think where it's spring, a very wet March, everywhere is in full bloom. Really, really stunning.
Right to the left then. Derecha, por favor! Puta madre, ¿ah? Putita.
All right, we're getting back on the road. We had our first beer of the day, 12:10. Beautiful Alaro, incredible time. €11.80 for 4 pints. Can't argue with that. We've got 25k to get back to Palma. Really nice chill day, weather's beautiful, I'm very happy. Alright, so there we go. We have made it back to Palma. A successful circumnavigation of the entire island. We went to all 4 corners.
No, we definitely did not. We had a nice time though.
We had a lovely time.
Blinding time.
We are just by the cathedral down the front, and yeah, time to go grab a few beers, I think. Successful mission.
Well done, everyone. Well done, lads.
Okay guys, we've had a lunch, we've had a few beers, and it's now time to say goodbye to the wonderful Cycling GK crowd.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Incredibly grateful for you bringing me along. It's been lovely.
We're incredibly grateful for you coming along with us, and
Setting the pace.
on the odd occasion where we've needed you to just sit on the front and gun it, and we are just going to hang on.
Yeah.
And for getting the drone back as well.
The drone.
Everyone needs a hero like Sam Canet.
Yeah, the boy's done well.
Thank you very much. Your boy SK, there you go. I'm now going to get the train back. I've had a few pints, so wish me luck. See you later. Okay, there we have it. I'm now back home after a lovely few days with Ben, Tom and AD from the Cycling GK team. Wonderful few days running around the island. Just got back, having got the train to Inca and then a bonus little ride back via Sabataya. Before I finish, I thought it'd be a good time to give a shout out to this wonderful bike, the Giant Revolt gravel bike that I've got from Bike Island. You've heard me talk about Bike Island before. They've sponsored this channel more or less since the start. lucky enough to give me this bike, which hasn't missed a beat the entire ride. It's got Shimano GRX on there, 12 speed, which has been flawless. The guys had, you know, road tires. I went for the kind of more gravelly option, and it's been fantastic. Not got too much on here at the moment, but you saw I had a big load on there for most of the trip. Didn't have any issues at all. And yeah, I loved it. So if you're coming to Mallorca and you're looking for any kind of bike rental, whether that's a road bike, an e-bike, or even a gravel bike, check out Bike Island. And yeah, use code SAM5. Over and out. See you later.
Okay, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a like or subscribe. Another big thank you to Ben, Tom and AD for having me along. And if you like the look of me as your tour guide, make sure to check out Medfeel, who do incredible tailored cycling holidays. And if you fancy riding the MA10, make sure to check out Mallorca Cycle Shuttle too. Affiliate links for both are in the description down below. Peace, bye!